The Los Angeles courtroom buzzed with anticipation. The jury had reached a verdict. After weeks of testimony and intense media scrutiny, the fate of rapper A$AP Rocky hung in the balance. The charges were serious: assault with a firearm. As the judge read the verdict, a wave of relief washed over Rocky and his supporters. Not guilty. The jury's decision brought a dramatic end to a legal battle that had captivated the music world and beyond. The prosecution built their case around Efron's testimony, presenting him as a victim of Rocky's alleged aggression. They presented evidence, including medical records of Efron's hand injury, which they claimed corroborated his account. The prosecution argued that Rocky, driven by anger and a sense of entitlement, had acted recklessly and with intent to harm Efron. The trial, which unfolded over 3 weeks in a Los Angeles courtroom, was closely followed by the media and fans worldwide. The courtroom became a stage where the worlds of music, celebrity, and criminal justice collided. Witnesses were called, evidence was examined, and both sides presented their versions of events. The prosecution presented their case, laying out the details of the alleged assault and attempting to establish Rocky's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. They pointed to the seriousness of the charges, emphasizing the potential danger posed by gun violence. The prosecution urged the jury to consider the evidence carefully and hold Rocky accountable for his actions. The defense countered by challenging the prosecution's narrative and questioning the credibility of their witnesses. They argued that the prosecution had failed to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, a cornerstone of the American justice system. At the heart of the prosecution's case was the testimony of Terrell Efron, who took the stand to recount his version of events. Efron described his former friendship with Rocky, detailing how their relationship had soured in the months leading up to the alleged shooting. He recounted the argument that he claimed had preceded the gunfire, describing Rocky's demeanor as angry and threatening. Efron testified that he had feared for his life when he heard the gunshots. He described the feeling of the bullet grazing his hand and the panic that followed. The prosecution presented Efron as a reluctant witness, drawn into the spotlight of a high-profile trial due to the actions of a former friend. Under cross-examination by the defense, Efron's testimony was scrutinized. The defense team questioned his motives, suggesting that he had fabricated or exaggerated his account to damage Rocky's reputation, or perhaps to gain financially from a future civil lawsuit. They highlighted inconsistencies in his statements and attempted to cast doubt on his credibility. The defense pointed out that Efron had not initially reported the incident to the police, raising questions about the veracity of his claims. They also questioned the extent of his injuries, suggesting they were not consistent with being shot at close range. Section 4. The defense fights back. The defense team mounted a vigorous defense of their client, Rocky. They argued that Rocky, a successful musician, had no reason to engage in violence. They painted a picture of a young man falsely accused by a disgruntled former associate. The defense undermined the credibility of the prosecution's star witness, A$AP Relly. They highlighted inconsistencies in his testimony and potential biases. The defense argued that Relly had a history of false accusations. They presented witnesses who contradicted Relly's account, suggesting self-defense. The defense argued Rocky fired a warning shot to de-escalate the situation. They emphasized Rocky's character and contributions to society. Section 5. Rihanna's unwavering support. Throughout the tumultuous trial, one figure remained a constant source of strength and support for A$AP Rocky, his partner, the global icon Rihanna. Her presence at the courthouse, often with their 2 young sons, spoke volumes about her unwavering belief in his innocence. Rihanna's presence transcended the typical celebrity curiosity that often surrounds high-profile trials. She attended court proceedings regularly, her expressions reflecting the gravity of the situation. Rihanna's presence was a powerful reminder of the personal stakes involved in the case. It was a testament to the strength of their bond and her unwavering faith in the man she loved. While she did not testify, her presence alone spoke volumes. It sent a message of solidarity to Rocky, reminding him that he was not alone in his fight. Rihanna's presence also served as a reminder to the jury that this case was not just about legal arguments and evidence, it was about a man's life, a family's future, and the presumption of innocence. Section 6. A heavy sentence avoided. The potential consequences for A$AP Rocky were significant. A conviction on the charges of assault with a firearm could have resulted in a lengthy prison sentence, potentially ending his career and drastically altering the course of his life. The prosecution had argued for a sentence that reflected the seriousness of the offense, emphasizing the potential danger posed by gun violence. The possibility of spending over 2 decades behind bars hung over Rocky throughout the trial, a stark reminder of what was at stake. A guilty verdict would have had a devastating impact not only on Rocky himself, but also on his loved ones, his career, and his legions of fans worldwide. The not guilty verdict, therefore, came as an immense relief to Rocky and his supporters. It meant that he would be able to walk free and continue his life and career. The jury's decision lifted a heavy weight from his shoulders and allowed him to move forward without the specter of a lengthy prison sentence hanging over him. Section 7. Rocky's future looks bright. With the legal battle behind him, $1 AP, Rocky can now turn his attention to the future. He has a string of projects lined up, including headlining the upcoming Rolling Loud Music Festival, a testament to his enduring popularity and influence in the music industry. His fans are eager to see him back on stage, performing his hits and connecting with them through music. Beyond music, Rocky is also set to co-chair the prestigious Met Gala, a testament to his impact on the fashion world. His unique sense of style and his ability to seamlessly blend music, fashion, and art have made him a global icon. The Met Gala, known for its extravagance and its celebration of fashion as art, will provide the perfect platform for Rocky to showcase his creative vision. Furthermore, Rocky is slated to star in Spike Lee's highly anticipated film, Highest to Lowest. This venture into acting demonstrates his versatility and his desire to explore new creative avenues. Lee, known for his thought-provoking and visually stunning films, is the perfect collaborator to help Rocky showcase his acting talents to the world.